This is the Laughing Buddha. You know, the second show. This is for Angela, the vegan expert, also the wife of Rabbi David, who I interviewed in the last show. Now this is her show. Now it's her time. You know, it's you know, like woman's time now. Okay, he's the yang and you're the yin in our philosophy, right?
I like
okay,
that.
so okay, Angela, what do you want to tell us about your healthy, wholesome cooking, vegan cooking?
Okay, so we're going to be making today the confetti pancakes.
Okay.
And we have over here 2 cups of whole wheat flour.
Okay.
We have a shredded zucchini.
Okay.
1 shredded zucchini, medium. 2 carrots.
Okay.
Shredded. We have here soy milk. Well, actually, this is almond milk.
Almond milk, even better,
Almond
huh?
milk,
Yeah.
vanilla flavor, vanilla. Almond milk. You could use soy milk or any other milk, not dairy.
Okay.
Then you have over here 4 teaspoons of baking soda.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have here 1 teaspoon of agave syrup or sugar.
Okay.
Okay. And then you have here 2 tablespoons of cinnamon.
Okay.
And then you have here salt. I use pink salt.
Oh, pink salt.
That's what I use.
Mm-hmm.
There's pink salt.
Where can you
It's
get
called,
that?
this is the pink salt. It's from the Himalayan fine pink salt. You can get that in Whole Foods.
Whole Food, okay. Whole Food has it? Okay, let me get a
Yes.
close up of that. Okay.
Did you get it? I'm sorry.
No, that's yeah. Let me get a little bit. Yeah, got it.
Okay. And then you have here 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil. So I have 1 tablespoon in here and 1 tablespoon in here.
Okay.
Okay.
Why 2? Why you separate them?
Because 1 is gonna go into here right now to cook with, and this one is gonna go into the ingredients inside.
Okay.
Okay. So first I'm going to mix all the dried ingredients together, which is 2 cups of flour, whole wheat flour,
Right.
baking soda, salt, and cinnamon.
Okay.
Okay, cut that 1 second. Okay, and now we're going to add the shredded carrots, the milk, and the shredded zucchini,
Okay.
and the
Okay. Wow.
and then we're gonna mix it all. Meanwhile, I'm heating the oil
Okay.
in this pot,
Yes.
medium high, or high medium. And as soon as it gets hot, we're going to put in there a 4th cup. So this is very healthy. You have here whole wheat flour, and you have zucchini and carrots.
All good stuff. And
Yes,
and
very healthy.
where do you buy this ingredient? Is it from a natural food store or
You can
ordinary
buy
market? Or?
any supermarket. If you need special ingredients like the pink salt, you buy that in Whole Foods.
Okay.
If you need whole wheat flour, usually you have it in whole wheat.
Whole Food.
I'm sorry.
No, that's
Or
okay.
Trader Joe's.
So it's kind of interesting how you're making pancakes, but in those pancakes they're hiding some really healthy foods like carrots, raw zucchini,
Yeah.
and the flour is whole wheat, the whole grain. You're getting all the fiber that you would get in
Okay.
normal wheat.
Yeah, I'm like.
So even though pancake sometimes sounds unhealthy, but this is a healthy one.
This is far healthier.
Far healthier than your normal
This is better than white flour.
definitely, yeah.
It's much healthier than white flour.
There's a minimum amount of oil used.
A very small amount.
Yeah, because we know that too much oil, no matter what kind of oil it is, too much oil is not so healthy.
Oh, okay.
So we try to keep in our holistic eating culture, we try to keep oil to a very minimum.
Even grapeseed, even something that
Even
good.
some of the excellent oils like grapeseed or olive oil, we try to keep it to a
Even low
bare
minimum. Now that's the vegan way, right? The true vegan, right?
Well, it's debatable what you can call a true vegan, but it's definitely the nutritional vegan.
Okay, nutritional vegan. Okay.
So we're gonna measure a 4th cup.
Okay, 4th cup.
Yes, and we're gonna put it inside here. And we're gonna make a few of them so they could fit in the pot.
Yes.
And we're gonna cook these for 7 minutes on each side, and then we're gonna flip them.
Okay, 7 minutes.
And then we're gonna eat them with agave syrup that you get in Whole Foods or Trader Joe's.
Okay.
Or you could eat them with maple syrup.
Okay.
So you know you're gonna make them nice and round. As round as
For
you
the
can.
non-nutritional vegan, they can get maple syrup, right? No, just
I'm
kidding.
sorry?
Yeah, or sugar.
Or sugar, but I would
Well,
I don't recommend it though.
Yeah, well, I know
Well,
some.
agave is better.
Yeah.
Agave is definitely better. Some vegans won't eat sugar
Ah.
because certain sugars are processed in
Ah.
plants that use.
I try to avoid it, even though I'm not vegan. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean-
but that's not the reason. You know, some
Yeah.
vegans won't eat sugar because some vegans are very strict. You know,
Yeah.
if a plant uses animal bones,
Oh, I
let's
see
say,
what you're
to
saying,
make
yeah.
equipment.
Yeah.
If the equipment is made out of some animal
Oh, in that sense,
product or
I
byproduct, they
understand.
won't use it,
I-
or they won't wear
right.
shoes that are vegan,
Right.
shoes that are leather because it's not vegan. You know, so
Because that's the philosophy part of it, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not,
so
not the
it-
nutritional part.
vegan
Of
is
it.
a very broad term. So we love animals, of course, but we're more focused on the nutritional side of veganism because if you love animals, you should also love yourself, and if you love
Right.
yourself, you should love your body and take care of it.
And have good
So
nutrition.
su-
Yeah.
Yeah. So sugar, regardless of how it's made,
Yeah.
it's not healthy.
It's not healthy.
Too much oil is
Yeah.
not healthy.
Right.
You know, agave nectar is healthy in small quantities,
Yeah.
because it's a raw, pure form of a syrup. But
Right.
even that, too much of it is no
Ah,
good.
yeah.
So we try
Like,
to,
like moderation is the key. Like
Yes.
all the elders of all culture would say, right? Whether it's Jew,
Exactly.
whether it's Israel or Chinese or Hindu would say the same thing.
yes.
yeah.
So there's a lot of vegetables in here.
Uh.
There's the carrots and the zucchinis,
Uh.
because it's important to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables.
Wow, it's already getting golden brown. Amazing.
Now I flipped it already.
Wow,
I put both of them.
that smells good already. I'm beginning to.
Yeah, we're gonna have some now with some agave syrup,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will definitely try it.
Yeah. Well, hope you're gonna like it. I'm sure you will.
I'm sure.
And I'm gonna start this. As soon as we're ready on the other side, I'm gonna be serving it.
I'll tell you, it's just wonderful to have somebody like Angela here, doing all this cooking all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Then you don't have to do it. You mean?
Oh, my husband just eats.
Yeah.
How could you not be happy?
Do you cook at all? Do you cook somewhat?
Very little.
Very little.
Not,
Okay.
not nearly what my little
Well, then you're meant for each other. You know?
yes.
The yin and the yang comes
exactly.
together. Yeah. You become the Tai Chi.
That's right.
Okay, let me take this long side. It's good.
A Taoist monk would eat these pancakes.
Oh, I'm sure.
Buddhist
Buddhist Taoists would love this. Hey,
Yes.
that might be a good business in this. You know why? Because where I work in the clinic, the kind of clinic, there were some Buddhist nun that came over, and she had diabetes. I was thinking, how did that happen? She must be eating the unhealthy vegan or just vegetarian lifestyle, because the Chinese usually they buy their stuff from the Chinese market,
Yeah.
and a lot of it loaded with sugar. And
Yeah.
because their philosophy is not vegan, they just wanted to eat non-animal food, right? So that may be the mistake.
Yeah.
You know, our business could be this. You guys, we can go around to all the Buddhist temple and have you lecture about this, and she bring along some food. We can sell it to them.
Sounds Good.
We can start a home kitchen and then maybe actual kitchen later,
Sounds
a
good.
restaurant or some kind, you know.
Yeah.
Or we can use your friend Renoy as the base, since he already looked like a Buddha with his no hair, right? So we might start there. Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I can tell you one thing: diabetics should stay away from sugar, and they should stay away from refined flour.
Oh, yeah.
That's harmful for them, and it's one of the causes of diabetes.
Oh, yes,
Too
yes.
much refined
Yeah.
flour.
We know that. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, a lot of the Buddhist monks come from China, and they don't understand
Right.
the concept of processed food.
Right.
They know that it's not an animal-based
Yeah.
food. They know,
Right.
but they don't understand the processed food because where they come from.
It's all processed food over there.
Yeah, but
In the modern China, I'm talking about, right? In the old days, of course, it's
it depends
organic,
where.
right? Yeah.
It depends where. in
Well,
China.
when you're in a big city, it's like at least 50 to 60%
Yeah.
highly processed food, and they think that's because of the Western influence right now, and people are really into the West.
Yeah.
They think that's like they say, the diet of a rich man. You remember
Yes.
well, we talk about that. The China study, that will be the next episode we talk about.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really, really
in
interesting.
the rural parts of China, where they're still growing a lot of their own food,
yeah.
especially the Buddhist monks and
Yeah.
the Taoist monks.
Those guys may be
No
very
food
healthy.
processed.
Yeah, probably very healthy. Yeah.
So when they come here into a city,
Yeah.
they don't always realize that the foods are processed and they're unhealthy.
Right.
You know.
And we know the story of the Hawaiian, like they say that before the American came, when it was just a native island, they lived much longer than after they start eating spam and American processed food, you know, that kind of thing, you know. And that should be pretty much clear. So many studies that is so clear, you know.
Of course, population studies are
Yeah.
probably the clearest.
Okay.
Of the
Help me again that name of that study and who was behind it, so that we build it up for the next show.
I believe it was called the Oxford Cornell China Project.
Wow. There you got potential right there. You know, two big
Constantly.
famous university, England and America, plus Chinese government in it, right?
And the Chinese government was
yes.
involved in it also. It's commonly known as the China study.
Uh,
And it was also a population, a massive population study. on
how many
nutrition.
people involved?
I remember it as 800,000 people.
Wow.
There's a book on it called the China Project or the
Okay.
China Study.
Okay.
I think it was 800,000 people, but I know it is the largest nutritional population study ever conducted in medical history.
Amazing.
And it tells, you know,
The result must be pretty accurate because of that many people involved, right?
yeah, you know, you can study molecular makeup of the food and come
Uh-huh.
to certain conclusions, but it really, you really find out the truth about the food when you study the population who consumes the food.
Right. The end
And they talk
result of
a
it,
lot-
right?
Yeah, they talk a lot about soybeans, and they study the molecular structure of soybeans, and they say it does this and it causes that. In the meantime, you look at populations that have been eating soybeans for hundreds of years, and you see the strength and the health and the vitality that they have. That tells you a lot more than looking at a soybean under a microscope. you know what I'm
Exactly,
saying?
yeah, that's wonderful. That will be our next show, okay? Save it,
Absolutely.
Rabbi, for next. Okay, let me go back to Angela, see what's happening here over
So
here.
these are the ready pancakes.
Okay, wow, they look good.
And how you eat it, you just put maple syrup on top,
Uh-huh.
or agave syrup,
Uh-huh.
or powdered sugar, whatever you like.
No, I prefer that healthy one, the agave.
Agave? Okay. So we'll give you some agave.
Okay,
Raw agave nectar.
yeah. And that is a what? What is agave in fact? What
Agave,
exactly
I'll
is
show you.
it?
This is agave.
Yeah. Okay. Is it a plant? Is it, what is it?
It's raw. You see it says organic
Yeah.
raw below agave sweetener. That's where you buy it. And you buy it
right.
in Trader Joe's or Whole Foods, right?
Yeah.
That's-
Either one.
I
you
go to
can
Trader
buy
Joe a
it in the
lot,
supermarket.
yeah.
It comes from a plant that looks something like this, almost like the aloe vera plant.
Oh,
And there's
okay.
a nectar inside, and that's what this is.
Oh,
And when you
okay.
buy the raw one, it's the raw nectar. It's not processed.
There's no
It's not-
process, no additional anything,
Right,
so.
it's not heated, it's just direct.
But it's sweet enough for
Very
a syrup.
sweet.
Very sweet.
Very, very sweet.
Is it more sweet than sugar? Sometimes the taste of it. I
A little
mean.
more sweet. Tastes almost like a honey, if you
Oh,
ever had
okay.
honey.
Oh,
A lot of
okay.
vegans won't eat honey.
And this is it.
This is raw agave nectar. This is
It's better than honey. Okay.
100%. Yeah.
How about honey? What do you think of honey? Is it good or bad?
Well, it's debated. Not only that,
Use it with honey.
the level of nutrition in honey I don't know much about, but
Yeah.
I know that in the vegan community,
Right.
a lot of people won't eat honey because it's an animal,
Oh, I see.
almost a byproduct.
Yeah.
But in reality, but then there's other some people in the vegan community that say that it's a plant product because where does it comes from? It comes from plants.
Right.
The bees help it grow, but
It's
it doesn't come from the bee.
it's a vehicle or like a hose for it, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's a bit of a debated issue. Now,
That's
in terms of
interesting.
nutrition, I don't know much about honey. I imagine that there is certain nutrients that the honey has if it's raw honey, because the bees are eating it, so it's good for them.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But we prefer agave anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, that's our thing.
Good. Okay, now, I think we're all ready to eat.
Yes, we are.
Wow, look at that. What service?
I'm serving you soon. Get ready.
Okay. So let me plate it. Now this is the batter, what it would look like after Angela mixed it, and give you an idea what it looks like.